need to stop this. That is not the way to start this. ADHD kitchen. Here we are. I do remember the rest. Hello. Hello. We're going to cook something today. Woo. This is what I'm going to call ADHD kitchen, where I'm going to try to cook something from scratch with my minimal culinary skills and Czech heritage. And you get a chance to see what it's like inside my brain. Today we're cooking chicken Alfredo. But yep, this is all you need. Flour, heavy cream, milk, butter, garlic powder, Italian wedding seasoning, salt and pepper, Parmesan cheese, regular salt, garlic, 2 eggs, and defrosted chicken breasts. First, we're gonna do our chicken breasts. So I have 2 defrosted chicken breasts from the other night. The first thing you're gonna do with chicken breasts always, after you make sure that they haven't spoiled, is you're gonna clean them. I'm very picky about my chicken. I don't do any fat or tendons at all. So let me go do that. Okay. I went ahead and cut them into smaller pieces so I can make sure that they're all fully cooked through in a minute. And I'm gonna season them before I get my pan ready to cook. There we go. The chicken's all cut and seasoned, and now we're gonna get our pan ready. Our oil is hot enough. Now we're gonna put our chicken in here. Look at that sizzle. Now that our chicken's done, we seem to have lost one. Now that our chicken's done, we're gonna make our pasta. We need 2 eggs, salt, milk, and flour. Okay. We're gonna start by mixing everything but the flour. Okay, now we're gonna mix. We need 2 eggs. These are farm fresh eggs from my parents. That one might have been a duck egg. We need 3/4 teaspoons of salt. Two tablespoons of milk. Stir that together. And we're gonna add in a cup of flour and then additional flour until it gets sticky. We're gonna mix that. We're gonna add a little more flour because it's not quite the consistency I want it to be. I want it to be a little harder. And at this point, it's actually getting to be a pretty good consistency. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just start kneading the dough by hand. Okay. We're gonna let this sit for 10 minutes wait. Yeah. We're gonna let this sit for 10 minutes. While we do that, we're gonna start on our sauce. For the sauce, we need butter, heavy cream, minced garlic, Italian wedding seasoning, salt, pepper, and Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese, garlic. I'm gonna get a knife that's appropriate for mincing stuff. We've cleaned our pan. We're gonna put our butter and our cream in our skillet, and then we're gonna let it simmer for 2 minutes. Now we're gonna add in the seasonings. I already put them in this little cup. It's half teaspoon of Italian seasoning, half a teaspoon of salt, what's supposed to be a 4th teaspoon of pepper, and then 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. And whisk those in. Now we're supposed to add in 2 cups of Parmesan, but I'm pretty sure I don't have 2 cups of Parmesan, so we're just gonna add in whatever this is. About a cup. We're gonna whisk this in until it's fully melted. Melted. We're gonna leave it like that because we're gonna reheat it later. Because we still have to make the noodles and cook them. Okay. Now we're gonna roll out our dough. It's still very sticky. I don't like that at all. Okay, so apparently my phone died in the middle of my cleaning, so I went ahead and I added the chicken back to the Parmesan and warmed it up, and I drained the noodles. That's what they look like. We're gonna put them together and see how it tastes. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Now, the question is, how does it taste? Was this worth it at all? It's actually really good. If I had to do it again, I would have put more salt in the noodles. They're just a little bland. And the sauce is a little runny, but that's probably due to the lack of Parmesan. But other than that, that's actually really, really good. I'd rate it like an 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, that was my scratch cooking. Let me know what you want to see next, because
I rarely have ideas.